the fusion. Yesterday I told you about this interface. If you forget, I can repeat. Salik, Karthik, do I need to repeat or I continue?
Continuous.
Okay, okay. So yesterday I told that using this sketch command means in this tool section, at the first you have this sketch command. Using this you can draw 2D drawings in this plane. Okay, so select this thing and then it will ask you to select the plane. So initially you have only three planes. One is the front plane, back plane, and top plane. Okay, means you can say xy plane, yz plane, and zx plane only. But you can create many planes using this construct option. From here you can create many planes. So first of all you need to select one plane for drawing 2D sketch. Let's say I am selecting this bottom plane. Okay, so when you select this plane, under this means here is an sketch is created. In this browser section you can see there is many options. One option is this sketches. Okay, so here one new option is coming, that is sketch 1. If I go back, then there is no sketch option. Okay, if I click this create option, okay, and then select any plane, like say this one, then this sketch is coming. It is showing that I am that one sketch is here. The lock, this tool is means one sketch is we are creating. Okay, so for drawing 3D things, first of all we need to draw the 2D one. Okay, let's say I'm drawing this rectangle, and with this adding a circle here. Okay, and a circle here. Okay, using the middle mouse button I can use the pan tool. Okay, click the middle mouse button and then I can move this workspace like this. Okay, or I have here also the pan option. Select this one and you can move. Okay, for rotating purpose we can use this cube. Hold it and rotate it. Okay, so by rotating we can view the sketch from different angles. Okay, so when your sketch is finished you can simply click here finish sketch. Okay, when you click on the finish sketch, this sketch will be completed and you will get your 3D tools back. Okay, click on this finish sketch. Yes, it is finished. Now you get your 3D tools. Okay, so these three tools are basic tools. These two tools, extrude and revolve. Okay, but if you click on this create option, then you will get many more tools. Okay, under these tools, these four tools are your basic: extrude, revolve, sweep, and this loft. Okay, so using these, on the basis of these four tools only, we create many more things in 3D. So first of all we cover the extrude tool. Okay, so extrude, you select the extrude tool. Okay, for extrusion you should have a 2D sketch. Okay, so I have this 2D sketch. Okay, so if I place my cursor anywhere, you can see a black line we can see. Okay, so for every closed contour it will automatically detect any closed contour. This contour is closed, this region is completely closed, so it automatically detect. If I click here it will be selected only this region. Okay, so similarly we can select other regions whichever we want for extrusion. Okay, now you can observe that how the extrusion work. For better observation you can change the viewing angle. Okay, let's say this one and this one. Okay, and if you, okay, here in the profile section I have selected the three profiles, and then in the distance section you can select the distance. Okay, like say I select the 10 mm. You can see that this 2D sketch is moved in perpendicular direction by 10 mm and create a closed region. That is your 3D. Okay, See, if I increase the distance, let's say 20, okay, it moves further away. Okay, so this is the extrude command. What it do, it move your 2D sketch in perpendicular direction so that you have a 3D object. Okay, like the cube cube things or cylinder things, that things is the simply the extrusion of circle and square. Okay, so you can observe from those things that you can create these type of objects from that. Okay, so if I click on OK, it will be created. See, okay, under this extrude command we have many more things, like uh, if okay, in this extrude command we have many more new things also, like if we, for that purpose we again need to draw some drawings. Okay, but here if we again click on this sketch option, it again showing me like three planes only. But I can also select the planar faces, like say I want to draw something on this flat plane at the above of this thing, so I can select that face. I have selected the top face of my drawing. Okay, it is plane, that's why I can draw. I cannot draw on this road, on this curved plane. Okay, so I have selected this plane. Okay, so now I can draw here. Let's say I'm drawing a circle. Okay, this is circle command, and this distance, this command, the last command in create option, is your dimensioning command. Okay, select this option and you can give it a dimension, let's say 30 mm. Okay, and when it is completed you select the finish. Okay, now again we will do extrude command on this new created sketch. For that, change the angle again. For better visualization, select the extrude command. Okay, so in this extrude command you can see one option is operation. Okay, from this we can create many things like joining. If we click on join, okay, and select this profile, okay, and we can extrude this. By holding this we can also extrude this, and by entering a dimension we can extrude these things. Okay, yes, you can see how the extrusion is happening. This is circle. Okay, I am extruding this in order to make a cylinder. Okay, if I use this join command, what it will do, it will make a circle and join this cylinder, it will make a cylinder and join this cylinder with the previous object. Okay, for example, if I click on OK, you can see these two are same, means these two are joined here. It is not separate things. Okay, but again, if okay, but you have other options also, like this cut option. Using this you can cut material from other other objects, like say if I select this cut command, okay, and this drag it, okay, it is showing nothing. Why? Because there is no material for cutting purpose. But if I move it downward, see, you can see the red marks. It is showing that the material is cutted from this side. Okay, okay, move it accordingly, or you can give dimension from here. Okay, both things are okay, it depends upon you. Click on OK, the material is cutted. Okay, these both operations are in only extrude command. Okay, so like this you can draw things. Okay, and you can also use, for example, if you have draw something, you can see your drawings in this sketch. Okay, I have drawn this sketch in previous. Okay, see this bottom sketch, and this is the second sketch which I have drawn here. And under this body section you can see the body. You have only one body, this one. This body section shows you the 3D parts, and this sketch shows you the 2D parts. So for other purposes. Means if I want to extrude something, I can use the previous sketches also, or I can draw new one. For example, I have made this sketch earlier, so I can use this sketch again for extrusion if I need. Okay, for that purpose, this sketch is not visible, so first make that sketch visible. For that, you can see here an eye option. Click on this eye option, your sketch will be visible. Okay, again click on that eye option, it will be invisible. Okay, if you need your sketch again, you click here and it will be visible again. Okay, so now you can use this sketch again for any other purposes. Okay, like I want to extrude something from here. Select the extrude command, select your contour. Okay, this region, let's say, and you can enter dimension from here. Let's say 5 mm. Yes. If I entered 5 mm, it moved upward. And what it did, like it automatically detect that in the above part there is material. Okay. So it is automatically showing you the red region. It means the operation is automatically changes to the cut operation. Okay. But you can change if you want joining operation, you can change from here. Okay. Like say, let me do it again. See. Select the extrude, select your contour, this region. Okay, here the operation is new body, but if I enter the dimension, let's say 5 mm. Okay, okay, let's do it again. Okay, select the region, and here the operation is new body. If I enter the 5 mm, let's say, the operation is changes to the cut operation automatically. Why? Because it automatically detect that there is a material, so the operation can only be the cut operation. Okay, so now using this arrow I can change the dimension. See. Okay, you can also change the dimension from here, and when you're satisfied you click on OK. Okay, the material is removed. See. Okay, using this control jet you can go back, or using this key you can also go back. See. And again, if you do the same process, like say I am extruding this, it automatically cutting the material because it detect material. Okay, but I do not want to cut the material, so I will select here join operation again. Now it will do the joining operation. It will create something and join that part with the new part. Means join the new part with the previous one. Okay, click on OK. See, we have this. Okay, so in this way you can use this extrude command. You have many more things also, like this start profile and direction. For that, you can give, let's go back for first. Okay, so let's check the other things in this. On extrude, select your contour first. Okay, this contour. Okay, and then you have an start option. This start option is basically for from where the extrusion will start. Means earlier it said that it will start from the profile itself. Okay, if I drag this arrow, you can see the extrusion is starting from the profile itself. From profile to whichever dimension I will give, it will extrude. Okay, but I do not want to extrude it from this profile. Okay, so I can change this start option. Like say I can select here profile plane. If I have some different profile, means if I have some different plane, I can select that for extrusion. I can select here the offset option also. Let's go for this offset option first. Okay, select this offset option and enter some value here. Let's say 5 mm. Okay, so 5 mm in positive direction is in upward direction. Okay, that's why it detect material and it is cutting. But if we give here -5, see, the it the extrusion will start from -5, means 5 mm downward, and then the extrusion will start. It is not starting from the profile. If I click on OK, you can see that this object we have. Okay, we have some gap here. Why? Because the extrusion will not start from this, from the selected plane. It will start after some gap. In the body section, now you can observe that you have two body. Why we have two body? Because there is no contact between these two bodies. If there is no contact, it will identify both as separate bodies. Okay, so like this we can use this extrude command. And here the other options is also there, like profile and object. You can explore these things from your side earlier. If possible, we will tell you. Okay, this is the direction option also. Yes, I can tell you a little bit about these things also. Um, for example, let's say I want to extrude this part, this region. Select the extrude command again, select the region, and in the direction. Okay. So what we have, first thing, for extrusion, first thing, I can drag this arrow upward and downward wherever we want extrusion. Okay, this is the first method. Second method is by giving the proper dimension from here. Let's say -50. Okay, -50, it extruded in downward direction, and if I give +50, it will move in upward direction. Okay, and we have one more thing. This is the direction option. If I selected the one side, okay, the extrusion is done only the one side. Means if I enter 60 mm, it will extrude either upward 60 mm or downward 60 mm. But if I enter the two sides, okay, so I have two different. Okay, let's go for symmetric first. If I do for symmetric option and I have entered this 50 mm, 60 mm, so what it will do, it will extrude 60 mm in upward direction also and 60 mm in downward direction also. So if I change the length, you can see it's symmetrically changing from both sides. Okay, it depends upon your requirement that what you prefer. If you need these things, you can use. Okay, and in the two sides option, for symmetric option, we need to give only one dimension. Like say I give the 50 mm, and it will extrude both sides 50 by 50 mm. But sometimes it required that in this direction I need to extrude 40 mm, and in this direction I need to extrude 100 mm. So for that purpose, you can choose the two sides. Okay, now you need to give two dimensions. Okay, side one and side two. So, and you also have here the two arrows. Okay, for this arrow you can change the extrusion of above upper part, and for this you can change the bottom part. Okay, and here, from here also you can give the distance, let's say 30 mm, and for bottom, let's say 20 mm, let's say 50 mm. Okay, when you're done, you click on OK. Okay, so this is the extrusion command. You have some more things also, you can explore those things from your side. It will be good. Let's go back for other commands. Okay, so now we will go for this revolve command. So for this revolving command, first of all, again we need to draw a sketch from this create sketch option. Click on this, then you can select the planes. Let's say I'm selecting this front plane this time. Okay, if you are not clear, you can click here the front plane. Okay, it will make it the orthographic mid perpendicular to the front plane, and then you can select the front plane. Okay, then we can draw something. Let's say mm, okay, let's say anything. I'm drawing it just randomly. Okay, So you draw anything, and okay, let's do it in proper way so that it will look better after revolving command. Okay. See, I have drawn this thing. Okay, so when it complete, okay, I haven't given the dimension. Okay, but if you require, you can give the dimension from here. Okay, select the line, give it 200 means 240. Select this line. Okay, you can give it like say 100 mm. Okay, in this way you can give the dimension. For angle purpose, you can select the two lines, one line this, one line this, and you can give the angle. Let's say 135. Okay, so in this way you can give it dimension. If the all dimension is completed, it will show you the all black lines only. Okay, I'm not going for dimensioning purpose. You have learned those things in 2D AutoCAD. Okay, so when it completed your drawing, you need to select this revolve option. Okay, and again here it will ask you to select the profile and axis. Okay, now you can see this axis option is in blue color. It means it is asking you to select the axis, but I want to first select the profile. Okay, select the profile. See, it is showing one selected, and then click on the axis option. Now it become blue in color. So now we can select the axis. So for axis we can select line only. Okay, so we have initially the three lines. One is x-axis, y-axis, and one is z-axis. Okay, but in our drawing also we have many lines, so we can select those lines also for revolving purpose. If I select any axis, what it will do, it will rotate this 2D sketch about that axis, and it will create a 3D part. In extrusion it will extend in perpendicular direction, but in revolve it will rotate about that axis. So let's say if I select this axis, see, this diagram means this 2D sketch is rotated about this Z axis. If I click on OK, you can see what we have. Okay. So for that things which have symmetry in revolving direction, it means that is drawing from revolving some 2D object, you can make that thing using this revolve option. Let's go back and do some more things. Select again the revolve option. You can select revolve option from here also, or you have means here you have the revolve option. Select it, select the region, and then for axis, let's say I'm selecting this bottom line. Select it, it revolved around that. See, okay, see what we have. So in this way we can use this revolve command. We have some more things like select this revolve. Okay, select the axis. Let's say I'm selecting this axis again, and you can select keep the angle. Here initially it is given to 360 degrees, means it will rotate completely 360 degree, but I do not want 360 degree, so I will give 180 degrees. Okay, now the revolving is done only 180 degrees. See, okay, this is sketch revolve 180 degree. Okay, so for this purpose we also have other things like these arrow options. Here also I have arrow option. Using this arrow option, I can revolve it from my side. Like say I'm satisfied on this, I can click OK. If not, okay, like this. So arrow option, it will automatically give us three things. One is this arrow. Okay, in extrusion also we have these things. One is this from here, you can give the angle, and this direction command is the same for here also. Like say for symmetric purpose, I have it will revolve from both sides symmetrically. Okay, see, okay, if I see the two side option, then I have two different sides for revolving. Let's say I want to revolve this much. Okay, let's see it from front, and that side this much. Okay, see, what we have. So in this way, we can use revolve command. In this revolve command, we also have some other operations, like say, see, I want to use the previous sketch and that is not visible. So first I need to make it visible from here. Okay, now my sketch is visible. Click on the revolve command. Region is automatically selected. That's why I'm not selecting. Select your axis. Okay. See, it will automatically detect that there is a material, so it shows the red color. It means it automatically changes your operation to cut operation. If I click on join operation, it will join the things. Okay, let's say yes, it is the joining operation. But if I click on this cut option, it will cut the material from the previous material that we have. Let's say I want to cut this much material. uh, I think it will give error. No, cut it. Yes, cuts the material. So in this way, you can use this revolve option. Under this, you have many more things also, like this angle and full other things. Okay. So you can explore those things by your side. Okay, let's go back and do some more interesting things. Okay, let's again revolve it on this axis, and I want full 360-degree rotation. See, and then I can, for making a hole, I can select this face. Okay, so drawing, I need a plane face always. So from basics, we have three planes, x, y, yz, and zx, and other things we can use also for drawing purpose. Like say in this drawing, all the faces are curved except this face. Okay, this face is plane, so I can draw here. Okay, now I can draw here anything. Let's say I want to draw a circle. Okay, from this command you can give it a dimension. Let's say 20 mm. Yes, finish it, and use this extrude command for cutting purpose. Select this profile. Okay, and for cutting I want to use this arrow. Okay, put it here. Okay, see, the material is cutted from inside. Complete. So this thing is made by using two different tools, that is extrude and revolve. So except from these two tools, we have two more tools, two more basic tools for 3D drawing. Okay, so one is the sweep and one is loft. In these both tools, you need two sketches. Earlier in extrude and revolve, you need only one sketch, and in this sweep and loft, you always need two sketch or more than two sketches. Let's use this sweep option. If I use this sweep option, what it will do, in extrude, it will extrude in perpendicular direction, but in sweep option, it will extrude in our desired direction. In which direction we want to extrude, it will extrude. Okay, let's first draw the first drawing, because we need two drawing always. So let's say the first drawing is this. This thing. Okay, this is my first drawing, and then finish it. Now using, now you have to draw one more drawing, but that drawing should not be on this plane. Okay, your second drawing will always be in a different plane, and that is passes through this, and that drawing should touch this shape. Let's say I'm selecting this grid. Now I cannot draw an on bottom plane. I can draw on this side plane or on this front plane. If I want to draw on this first front plane, okay. So what will be the second drawing? First drawing will be the closed shape, but the second drawing will be the direction on which I want to extrude my first drawing. Okay, let's say I want to extrude in this line. Okay, let's say, yes, I want to extrude here, and then from here, and then here. Okay, yes, I want to extrude my drawing from here to here to here to here. So I need to draw a line accordingly. Click on the finish, and then change your orientation for better visualization. Select the sweep command. Okay, and then select your profile, this one, and then your path. This is my path. See, okay, it basically did the extrusion thing. It extruded, but it extruded on my given path. Earlier, the extrusion is only done in the above or downward direction, but in sweep, it will extrude in my given path. Okay. Here also I have this arrow option. Okay. From this, I can select as how much part should cover. Okay. Complete. See, this 3D geometry is created. Okay. So in this way, you can use this sweep command, and you can explore other things also. Like here we have single path, path plus guide rail, path plus guide surface. You can explore these things from your side. We are using this single path only. And then this orientation, perpendicular and parallel. Yes, here also the main thing is this operations. Here also we have join operation, cut operation, intersect operation, and other things. Okay, so this cut operation will be the same. You can draw the other line and you can cut from the previous material. This join operation, you can join the two materials in the same way. And this intersect operation, it will, what it will do, it will keep the intersection portion only of the two material. Okay, for example, okay, let's say, okay, for this, that intersection I will show you. For that I need to draw one more drawing. Okay, let's say draw on this base plane one more drawing. I will draw a circle. Okay, like this. Okay, see. So first you need to select this sweep command, select it, and then select your profile, then your path. Okay, and then again you go on the sweep command, select this circle. Okay, make other parts also visible. Select this circle, this is complete, and then choose your path, the same path I'm choosing. And if I select the intersection portion, what it will do, it will keep the intersected part only. Okay, let's go back. Yes, if I click here, select this geometry, and for path I make it visible. I select this path. Okay, if I click on intersection, it will keep the intersection portion, but the intersection is the inside portion. That's why it will give that things. Okay, because whatever drawing is drawing from here, it will give, and this inside drawing, this will have the same intersection as this inner one. That's why it is giving this. But for that intersection means, simply if you are drawing two materials, it will keep the material that is common between them. Okay, if you draw one left side and one right side, it will keep the middle portion that will be touch in both things. Okay, so we have one more basic tools left, that is the, I think, loft command. Okay, so loft, it will also do the extrusion, but rather than doing it in a particular direction, what it will do, it will connect the geometries. It will connect different geometries, which means different 2D shapes. Okay, so let's say for this purpose, what I will do, I need two or three drawings depending upon me. Okay, let's say first create an sketch on this bottom plane. Okay, let's say circle. Okay, and then finish it. And then I need one more drawing. Okay, and that drawing will be in this perpendicular direction, means on the same plane but in at some offset distance. So for that I need a different plane. Hmm, For that, I need to use this construct option. Select here the offset plane. It will generate more planes because I have only three basic planes. One is this one, and two other are perpendicular to this one. So the third will be this one. Okay. Ganesh, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, hello.
okay. So this geometry you have. So what you have to do, you have to draw one more geometry that will be in the parallel to this. That geometry should be parallel to this. But I have here the three basic planes, and that planes are perpendicular to each other. That's why I need to I need to construct different planes. For that, I need to go this construct option, and then here the first option is offset plane. Select this offset plane, and then select the required plane. See here we have the three planes, but those three planes are perpendicular to each other. That's why I cannot use that. I need some parallel planes from the same plane that I have drawn, on which I have drawn the sketch. So I have drawn the sketch on bottom plane, so I will select the bottom plane, and then I will create parallel planes. Let's say I want one plane at at 200 distance. See, I got one plane at 200 distance. Okay, click on OK. And then let's say I also want one more plane from the same plane, and that will be at 500 distance. Okay, see, I have two different planes that is parallel to this one. Now I need to draw different shapes on this two planes, or I can use only one plane. It depends upon me. Let's say I want to draw on this plane. Select that plane and draw what you want. Let's say rectangle. Okay, you can give the dimension properly. Okay, and then again I want to draw on this top plane. Okay, and let's say that will be again a circle, and it will be a little bigger circle. Okay, so now you can see I have three drawings, three closed drawings, and that all three are in parallel to each other. So now I can use this loft command. Select the loft. Okay, select your faces. Let's say this profile, and this one, then this one. So it will automatically connect all these 2D shapes, and it will draw the 3D one. Click on OK. See, okay, what we have. We draw three different 2D shapes, and then using the loft command I connect those 2D shapes and draw a 3D one. Okay, so in this way you can use this loft command. We have other things also in this loft command, like this rail option. In this rail option you need to give specify the means direction. You guidelines means how you want to loft it. For that purpose, let's say you can you have to draw one more sketch. Okay, click on sketch and then select this plane. Okay. So on the guide rail you can, for guide rail purpose, you can draw a line. Let's say this one. Okay. Now I can use this line for guiding purpose. So use this loft command again. and then select the region. In this guide, in this rail option, you can select this line. Okay, wait. The selected rail does not touch all the bodies. Yeah, it should touch the bodies. Means the three sketches that you have drawn, it should touch. Maybe there is some dimension mismatch. That's why it is not touching. So for that, I need to modify this sketch. For modifying, I can right click on the sketch and then click on the edit sketch. Okay, so this is not touching. Make it touch here. Okay, let's see. For touching purpose, you can use this constraint option. I want to touch this line and this line. Use this constraint. Okay, let's. Okay. Okay, so for this rail option, we need to create a line in different manner so that it will touch all these diagrams. Okay, for that we need to create a different plane, and I think it will take some time. I will cover that in later part. Okay, first of all, you can understand this loft command like this. Okay, and also you have one more thing here, like this option. Earlier you have the arrow option. Here you can, using these things, you can change your profile settings, like how you want lofting. Okay, if I move these things, let's say, see, my profile is little bit changing. See, okay, and when you're satisfied, you can click on OK. This rail option will take some time. I will explain it later on a different manner. Okay, see. Okay, so in this way you can use this loft command and create some different things. So these are the basic things for creating 3D objects. So if it is clear, can you tell that it is clear or not? If you have any doubt, you can ask.